former Georgian ambassador to Russia and a board member of the Georgian Strategic Analyst Center. Thank you so much for coming on today. So we have the opposition challenging the results now. Do we have any more information about the potential irregularities which people are talking about?
Yeah, thank you for having me, first of all. So normally in democracy, elections provide a way out of crisis. But unfortunately, in our country, these last elections triggered another circle of political crisis. And there were numerous irregularities and violations which were registered both by Georgian and international observers. What Salome Zurabishvili, president, said yesterday was that it was Russian special operation. You were right, and it was total falsification. But what is interesting, President took a 24-hour break before making this statement, and most probably she had consultations with European capitals, Brussels and Washington, and she has a vast international experience. So I believe that now her position will be widely supported also by our strategic partners in the European Union and the United States.
Okay, Valeri, the US and the EU are now calling for an investigation into these results. Do you think that will actually happen? Do you think it will help bring some clarity?
Well, if Georgian Dream, a ruling party, is interested to find a way out of this crisis, of course, these numerous election complaints which were filed by observers will be investigated. But I'm not sure about that, frankly. So different scenarios may happen. If investigations are there and results are corrected and being closer to reality, it's one story. But I cannot exclude also snap elections.
In terms of these disputed results, in your opinion, was this a predictable outcome to see?
Well, frankly, I didn't think that it was predictable. I thought that the ruling party will behave more realistically. Look, if you take polling stations abroad, the ruling party gained only 13.3% of elections, and it lost to 3 out of 4 opposition parties. At the same time, ruling party is claiming that it has 54% against 40% as an outcome of overall outcome of elections, and it's itself an indication of the fact that massive violations took place, because there is no way such a difference is. The point is that there is no administrative and financial resource available for ruling party to influence the will of electorate abroad. That's a huge difference. So it's again an indirect, at least, indication of massive manipulations. And now I think Georgian Dream should be also interested to find out the way from this deadlock.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of measures are in place there in Georgia to keep these elections, the voting process, to keep it fair, or maybe the processes that aren't in place there?
So these elections were neither fair nor free. It's clear for everybody. It's raising consensus both here domestically and internationally that there were no free, neither fair. And I think that it's also a big headache for the ruling party, because unless they will try to find some way out from this crisis, they will face isolation, which actually will bring Georgia to the orbit of Russian Federation, and we will transform into the country like Kyrgyzstan or Belarus. With full my respect to Kyrgyzstan, I just want to indicate the position which Kyrgyzstan is occupying in the network of international relations, and as one of the closest partners of Russia.
Okay, Valeri Chechelashvili, thank you very much for your analysis.